Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, y'all come on up in here, man. Y'all come on up in here for another week of it, man. What's understood needs no explanation. We right back in this bitch like we left our keys. You feel me? We right back like we left our keys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Brought to you by the LDBC, that is Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure you go over to the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you over there, man. It's absolutely 100% free. Create that profile, man. You know we like free shit. You do not want to miss any of the content that's over on that website, as well as any announcements that will come directly from the LDBC. You definitely want to tune in. We have a lot of big moves coming up, man. We have a lot of stuff moving and shaking, so you don't want to miss anything. So once again, man, we really, really, truly appreciate you, man. I forgot to say my name. I am Junior the Truth, man. JUNIORTHETRUTH. Ron Finkley. What's up, baby? Shout out to Ron Finkley in the super chat early. He says, anybody who don't know, now you know. America runs boxing. Salute new media. Salute LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community, man. You know, already before we even go, you know, and take it to task, I got my brothers in the building, man, and we just man, we can just go ahead on and you know, let's get the you know, we got this shit going. Hold on, we got too much going on here. Hold on one second. So now there we go. We want to know where y'all from. Let's get this in early, man. Where y'all from? Where y'all tuning in from, man? What's going on? Where y'all from? Let us know off the cuff, man. We got 78 Sports TV in the building. We got Carl Burrell, aka CB Sports, in the building. JMJ2121, saluting the super chat, man. We got my brother Southside Boxing 601 in the building. We got the Body Snatcher in the building, man. We got the Cali Enigma in the building, man. Huh? You know what I mean? We got Ticket TV in the building, huh? We in here, man. And once again, man, be sure you go over to the website. We got the Bottom Line SW in the building, man. Be sure you go over to the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Dallas, Texas, I see you in the building. Chi-Town, I see you. Virginia, I see you. Chicago, Be More, I see you. The Bay Area, Bay Boy, I see you. Naptown, Nappy City, where the thugs keep it real gritty. I see you. Crooklyn in the building. I see you. Ocala National Forest. Ocala, that's the home of the horses. That's the horse capital of the world. You ain't think I knew that shit, blood boxing? Savannah, GA, what's going on? Tuscaloosa, Alabama, home of the Alabama Slammer. What's going on? Let me go straight to you. Ticket, I'm gonna go straight to you. Ticket TV, what's up, family? Did we lose him?
Who you talking about?
You, Ticket TV.
Oh, well, shit, let's get it then. Nigga, ain't no thing but a chicken wing on the string from Burger King, nigga.
Already.
You already know what it is. So, fuck is good, man. I hope y'all motherfuckers know. I hope y'all motherfuckers heard the news. Did y'all hear the news? Did y'all hear the motherfucking news? I need to know, did y'all hear the goddamn news? Last time I heard, Tyson Fury said, cake been baked, won't it? Cake been baked, won't it? Oh, did you hear what I said? I said cake been baked, won't it? So, yeah, you know what? It's time for the return of all the real UK fans. You understand what I'm saying? All the UK fans that came over here with Ricky Hatton when he got his motherfucking ass whooped, but he was still a man about it. He came over here. You understand what I'm saying? A couple times and did his damn thing. Even though it resulted in losses, he was still a man. And he, you know what I'm saying, has his respect to this day. You feel what I'm saying? Tyson Fury looked at this situation, just like 7A said this morning, in disgust of Anthony Joshua ducking $50 million up front that he asked for. Then you understand what I'm saying? You got your boy, Fish Eyes, that's what they call him, Frank Warren. He said, guess what? I seen the contract, man. Shelly Finkel showed me them numbers, man, on that paper, man. What is Eddie Hearns over here telling y'all? Y'all look crazy. Y'all in the wedge. Y'all owe money. I know y'all mad now because guess what? You look crazy if you shit on Tyson Fury. You know why? How you gonna shit on Tyson Fury for being a man? How you gonna shit on Tyson Fury for taking the challenge? How you gonna shit on Tyson Fury for not being a hoe? How you gonna shit on Tyson Fury for saying, I'm gonna go to somebody else's house and do it again or try to? How y'all gonna do that? Now I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. He's still gonna get his ass whooped in 3 rounds. Oh, he going to sleep. Oh, he going night-night. You understand what I'm saying? Tyson Fury's still the man in my opinion though. He gonna go to sleep, and when his ass wake up, I'm gonna stand up, give him a standing ovation, because guess what? I'm still gonna pick Tyson Fury to whip AJ ass, because AJ still gonna be a bitch. The same way he was before negotiations, the same way he is after he don't seen Tyson Fury and Wilder finish negotiations, basically. You know, Fury saying, listen, man, I ain't even had no problem negotiating with Wilder. We got the fight done, basically. You understand what I'm saying? So all y'all little excuses, all y'all little fake ass videos, all that bullshit is out the window. I told y'all, y'all done. You understand what I'm saying? You done. Put your ass on a fucking grill, nigga. You done. And I'm gonna put some Old Bay sauce on you whole ass motherfuckers, making all these silly ass videos, talking all this Rudy Poo, candy ass, jabroni shit. Yeah, your asses is done. Like I said before, y'all need to go ahead and motherfucking bow down and get behind a real man by the name of Tyson Fury. Somebody who want to rep y'all country the right way, who's willing to fight any and everywhere. And I respect a man like that. Like I said, he gonna get his ass whooped, but he gonna get respect from me. You understand what I'm saying? Because he was a man. Period. Amir Khan, he don't got his ass whooped all over the ring. But guess what? He was a man. He wasn't afraid to come over here and get his ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying? The list goes on. This dude, AJ's a coward. He's a chump. And he ought to be disrespected on every occasion. And all y'all that sat up there and backed up this dude, looking at his muscles, looking at the oil and shit that Eddie Hearn be rubbing on his muscles, all you clowns is in a wedge. You all fucked up. And today is your day. So all I'm going to say is listen, dog. I don't want to hear y'all jumping on Tyson Fury's sack now, dog. Y'all sit back and take that ass whipping like a man. Y'all dude's a chump. He's a motherfucking pussy. He's a motherfucking coward. That's all I gotta say.
Real quick, shout out to JMJ2121 in Super Chat Ticket TV. JMJ wants to know, how does he get that get your merchandise?
Man, nigga, you already know how you get my merchandise, dog. I mean, I'll put the link in the comments section. Y'all need to go ahead and support the LDBC too, because the LDBC merchandise that's in my merchandise store, half of the proceeds go to the LDBC. So every month, when we tally up however much LDBC merchandise I sell, I'm putting that half of that into the LDBC box. That's how we roll. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all just need to understand, all these guys too. Y'all need to go to check out the merchandise that Black Fight Fan TV got. I know 7-8. I know he gonna come with a smoker. You understand what I'm saying? Sometime soon. I know he coming with a smoker. Just all the brothers, man. We all get our shit right on that merch, man, because we got so many people that's following us. You understand what I'm saying? They tired of following these hoe ass dudes like AJ and Eddie Hearn out here begging people, please come support your champion, Anthony Joshua, versus bitch ass, cheating ass, motherfucking Alexander Povetkin, even though we wouldn't fight a dude who got popped too in Luis Ortiz, but we'll fight Povetkin. Yeah, that whole ass shit. We ain't forgot about that. But yeah, man, y'all go ahead and support us, man. Real talk. So I'm gonna put the link in the live chat room in a minute. Y'all go support Ticket TV. You know what I'm saying? Support the LDB motherfucking C. Because we running shit. And you whole ass niggas gotta just take it. Sit down, shut the fuck up, take notes, and maybe your shit can get popping. This is a motherfucking Smoke City Mobcast. Oh, and for the ladies, love y'all too.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Meredith Campbell in the super chat. Salute, family. 78 Sports TV, man. We didn't let the lid off the jar, and the shit is all the lightning bugs flying all over the house. So shit, let's get to it. We need to hear your thoughts, man, on the Tyson Fury versus the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight being close to closure.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing because, you know, salute to my brother Ticket TV. He told me Tyson Fury was gonna fight him. I ain't believe it because I've been so disappointed so many times. I'm like, man, Fury talking shit like the rest of them. And Ticket said, nah, man, Tyson Fury gonna do it. And Fury, he stepped up. Salute to him, man. You know, this is a real dude. I respect Fury right now. You know, I really do. I got the utmost respect for him for stepping in there with Deontay Wilder. And he trying to prove that he's not a fuckboy like Anthony Joshua. And he's trying to get some respect back on his country name. That's what he's trying to do. I got to respect that, salute that. And that's what Anthony Joshua should be doing, but Joshua's not a real champion. Joshua's a businessman. He out there just like David Haye, a perpetrator. And as soon as he fights somebody decent, he going to get his ass whooped. That's what's going to happen. But, you know, I think Deontay Wilder stops Tyson Fury, and I think Tyson Fury knows that as well. But Tyson Fury hoping for the best. He hoping he can come in here and, you know, this is one thing. I don't believe Tyson Fury think he gonna whoop Deontay Wilder. I think this is a case of respect and pride. Okay, I can't have you stomping around here like you the big bad wolf. You got to whip my ass first. You know, that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't, you know, it might be a bully in school. He taking your little cookies and taking your little bologna sandwiches off your table. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to whoop his ass, but you gotta make him whoop your ass. See what I'm saying? He gonna have to whoop your ass to take your shit. Every time you want my lunch, you got to whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go down sometimes. And I think this is the case for Tyson Fury. He want Deontay Wilder to whoop his ass to earn that spot. Okay? And Wilder gonna oblige him. Wilder gonna get him up out of there early. Wilder gonna shoot into superstardom. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a successful event. And after that, ain't shit Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, or none of the other AJ protectors can say. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. That's actual factuals. Shout out to DeMavin 7504 in the super chat, or DeMavin, maybe it's DeMavin 7504. I don't apologize for butchering your name. And shout out to Armed Forces Armed Forces Sports TV. He says hashtag free 78. Salute, family. And so let me go over to CB Carl Burrell in the building. Same exact question, man. I need to know your thoughts on the Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight.
My thoughts are this. First off, what's up to, you know, all the brothers on the panel on the LDBC. Shout out to the whole LDBC and everybody in the chat that supports us. And major shout out to Tyson Fury for being a man and having balls and not having his balls, you know what I'm saying, tucked between his legs like a little bitch like AJ Ho ass is. So salute to Tyson Fury for that, even though you're going to get stretched the fuck out. But still, though, you should have the balls to do it. Yeah, but you Santi.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you good. No, you good, family. But, you know, respect to Tyson Fury. The jig is up, bitches. Your time is come and gone. And guess what? We finna rape and rob you hoes. Because you bitch gonna have to come over here now and get that ass up, and then we're gonna put you back on the motherfucking plane with a size 14 up your bitch ass.
Damn.
You come guzzling, come swapping assholes, eat a dick. It's the Deontay Wilder show. You hoes mad because guess what? You thought, oh, we got Tyson Fury in the bag. No, Tyson Fury's a man unlike AJ Ho ass. He has balls unlike AJ Ho ass. He is a man. He's a true champion unlike AJ Ho ass. AJ is just he's a rental champion. That's all he is. He rented them belts. He finna lower it like he owe it, because once Deontay Wilder put AJ to sleep, guess what? What can you do? You gotta come see that man. You gotta come see that 6'7" badass man from Alabama. Who gonna put your bitch ass back on the plane, and then guess what? After that, AJ gonna be an afterthought. That's what he gonna be. So salute to Tyson Fury. Salute for him, you know what I'm saying, bringing light back into the heavyweight division, but most of all, respect to the champion, Deontay Wilder, for holding his heavyweight division down, trying to show that he is the best and wanting to be undisputed so that way we can keep his heavyweight division going. AJ, eat a dick and die slow, ho. I'm done.
Damn. Southside, what's going on, family? You on mute, Southside.
What's going on, LDBC? What do?
What's up, baby? How you feeling, family?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's a real bittersweet moment, man, you know, with the whole Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury thing, you know, because I had high hopes that, you know, Deontay would get AJ in the ring first and then top it off with Tyson Fury because, man, true enough, Tyson Fury, he's showing that he has heart, you know what I'm saying, shows that he had a set of balls and he's stepping up. But it's like, I would have rather Tyson Fury get some more fights so that we know Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury. So when Wilder beat him, me personally, I would feel more satisfied. If Wilder beats Tyson Fury now, I'm not going to be as satisfied as it would have been if he would have beaten AJ right now. Because, you know, Tyson Fury
Southside, what takes away from that victory? What makes you feel like that you're not going to be as satisfied with him getting that Tyson Fury victory because he is
because Tyson Fury ain't been fighting. He ain't been fighting. I mean, he's came back and he fought a joke of a fight against I don't even remember the dude's name. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna give Ryder his credit, but like me being fully satisfied, I don't feel like he's fighting the best version of Tyson Fury. You understand what I'm saying? I don't feel like he's fighting the best version. Yeah, he can get in there with Tyson Fury and beat him, but like I said, with Tyson Fury being an actor, but then, like I said, virtually coming back and fighting nobody, I just don't. It doesn't give me that full satisfaction that he would have beat AJ first. You You know what I'm saying? Even though we know we're possibly not going to get the AJ fight no time soon, and Tyson Fury stepped up, but like for me as a fan, my satisfaction would have came more from an AJ victory first, and Tyson Fury getting back to being Tyson Fury, and I feel that he is Tyson Fury and why to beat him. I think that would have flowed better for me personally.
I agree.
But hey, big ups to Tyson Fury for stepping up. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Santee, I'm gonna bring it to you. Same exact question, bro.
This is beautiful. This is great. You know, it's like when you feel like the thunderstorm has came and your shit is on fire and it's a damn hole in the goddamn roof, and you know what? I might can't pay all the mortgage because I got to repair the home and shit like this. This is the gift that keeps on giving. It's like you telling people, all right, look, I have to hand you all your money back for these tickets that I've sold, though I know it's sold out. But now I don't have to do that because even though Anthony Joshua was a pussy, and understand, we can criticize fans as much as we want. I can say this Joe Blow over here is a bitch. He's a pussy for ducking. Golovkin ain't shit. This guy can eat 12 sausage dicks. This guy over here ain't worth a motherfucking piece of crab ass. But at the end of the day, when it comes from these professional fighters that are in order, in line, registered by the sanctioning body to be, you know, the number one contender for whatever belt, when they call you pussy, 78 put it the most beautiful way. Okay, from the du jour guy, the goddamn Dillian White, to King Kong Luis Ortiz, to Evander Holyfield, to Lennox Lewis, to everybody, Big Baby Miller, to everybody. When it comes down to a situation like that and everybody's calling you a bitch and a pussy, okay, and the next fresh fish jumps up on the line, willing to sign a contract with the guy that you're scared to death of, what does that do? It highlights you being more of a bitch than you were before the contract was signed. So at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder, he reports to a castle in America, a castle of the real heavyweight champion. And when he whoops Tyson Fury's ass, which I agree with Southside Boxing, okay? Yeah, Tyson Fury may not be ready, but that's not our problem. Fuck it. Okay? When he puts this guy to sleep, he's the linear heavyweight champion, the true champion. Okay? AJ ducked around to make sure he never touched the WBC title because it belonged to Wilder. He was a paper champion with easy victories, with a non-aggressive, passive-aggressive champion that were willing to give him belts in order for him to fill his spot. He's a bitch. So when you look at the situation as a whole, just as a fan, it's like, oh, goddamn, I'm an American fan. I support Wilder. He wants to be the best. One face, one name, one champion. The UK or whatever, the UK champion is a bitch, a complete pussy. It's on record. Not only on record from us, but from the other challengers that look at him and see this guy on a record. You're a bitch. And they look you in the eye, or whatever the case, or tell you you're a pussy for ducking this man and letting Eddie Hearns rape you out of $80 million. You are a retarded pussy. And at the end, as the big homie said, because I don't want to take everything, you know what? It solidifies the Hearns name, and it puts the Joshua name where it belongs as a retarded, confused pussy that feels like he's in on the joke. You know what? You got duped into buying a dead bird, okay? Now sit there and fight Povetkin and hope that you can keep your drawers on for 12 rounds and you don't get knocked the fuck out by another individual that is very suspicious of participating in PEDs. Not because I said it, not because I'm hating on Joshua, okay? But because the people in his profession said it. Because the people that he has to fight around says it. Because the folks that respect boxing and have something to do as far as making their living off of boxing said it. You are a bitch, and Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder are prepared to take it from here since you don't have the guts to be a fucking man. Enough said, brother.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says Fury saying he wants to fight Wilder sounds good, and that's how I'm keeping it until I hear the contract is signed. Until then, all I hear is loud talk. Shout out to Armed Forces Sports TV. He says CB Sports TV keep pushing, and then shout out to my brother Mike Biggs. He says peace to the panel. Shout out to Junior the Truth. If you ain't sub to the homie, do so now. Talk that talk, family. Yes, indeed. I appreciate it. Hey, boy, that logo looking crispy there, Mike Biggs. That logo looking crispy, baby boy. Well, salute, family. So I'm going to go over, man. We got to keep this going. Cali Enigma, man. I got to hear what you got to say on this same exact subject, man. We got Wilder versus Fury in the works.
Let somebody else go right now. I'm busy. I'll come right after that.
Okay, you busy. Okay, well, shit.
All right, I'll go right now, man. My name's Dwight, man. Dwight Supremacist. And I'm calling just to say, let's go Fury, man. All you black guys are sitting up here. I hear this LDBC racket, man. I'm so sick and tired of it. It's the white fighter will reign supreme in the end. Woo! That's all I gotta say, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Sponsors, man. They're gonna mac and cheese sponsor, man. God damn. Hey, shout out to Volcanus in this super chat. He says, hello, all. Fury still younger than Klitschko and Wilder. Still better on Wilder's resume. Yes, indeed. Let me take this over to the Body Snatcher, man. Body Snatcher, let me hear your thoughts, bro. Body Snatcher probably went back sparring. Body Snatcher, you still there? He thought he had more time than he actually had. Well, let's go on over to Beverly. Hey, Beverly, are you in the building?
Yes, I am, Junior.
Okay, how are you, Beverly?
I'm getting a bit better.
Okay.
I've been sick myself, but you know, I'm a little better.
Okay, it's probably your mean ass dog. Your dog like he smokes cigarettes. He probably. Probably a mean ass dog.
Girl, I know she's ugly, but damn,
yeah,
get the gene right.
Hey, but go ahead. Same exact question. What are your thoughts on the Wilder versus Fury fight being close to closure?
At first I thought Fury was all talk, but then they mentioned Al Heyman, so then I was taking it a lot more serious. So I do believe it's gonna happen. I think Fury is rushing a bit. I don't think he's ready, and I agree with Southside Boxing. I won't be fully satisfied because Fury isn't in the best condition right now. I think he should have had at least 3 tune-up fights based on, he's losing weight rapidly and, as well as fighting a cruiserweight in his last bout. And I think, I don't know, I have to see what he looks like after this fight, and then I'll be able to somewhat determine if he's completely ready or not. But I love watching AJ and Eddie Hearn fanboys squirm in their seats. I mean, I already see them trashing Fury. And in fact, there was an article that came out today on Sky Sports, and I addressed this earlier in my live stream. And basically, it seems like Eddie Hearn has put a battery in Dillian White's back already. And basically, Dillian White is saying that he wants either Emmanuel Char or Tyson Fury next, conveniently in December. And he said it's a battle of the Brits and that him versus Fury would be a better bout than Wilder versus Fury. And, I don't know. I guess I'm saying that to say that the propaganda machine is already starting up. And the only people they're able to fool at this point are the UK casual fans and Eddie Hearn fanboys. But other than that, I'm excited this is happening for the, I believe, the Lineal Championship, right? And I think even though this shouldn't matter in boxing, it gives Wilder a lot more leverage. And I think that's why AJ, how he would be annoyed if Wilder doesn't sign the contract. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this at this point. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say.
Yes, indeed. Okay. And you kind of segued into our next point, but shout out to Rob Stewart in the super chat. He says damn near 350 people in the building. Get them likes up, smash that like button. Shout out to Rob Stewart. We are at 133, man. I mean, we know we got the haters in the building, no doubt about that, but Let's get them likes up, man. And then we got Gary Benson. Okay, hold on 1 second. Gary Benson in the super chat, he says, I got to give Fury props for taking on Wilder. I wish Fury was closer to being in top shape because the critics will say Wilder didn't fight the best version. But just the fact he stepped up is big. Joshua is a crab cake cornball. And I think I got everybody. Ron Finkley, once again, shout out to Ron Finkley in the super chat again. He says, Tyson Fury, are you really real? Let me know. Let me know. Let's go December. Yes, indeed. Oh, I think he's real. I think he's real. And I think Tyson Fury's ready, man. Y'all know how much an ounce of Raw costs? Hey, go ahead, Cali Enigma.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing has been absolutely hilarious today. I've seen lots of people making excuses. Glenn McCrory, he's a former cruiserweight champion, man. He actually used to work on Sky Sports. I believe he was fired because he told the truth about Anthony Joshua on there. He actually says that Anthony Joshua was not afraid to fight anybody. I disagree with that. But he said he believes that it's Eddie Hearn who doesn't want to make the fight with Deontay Wilder for business reasons. He says that Deontay Wilder could ruin everything that Anthony Joshua's built up. So their whole goal is to steer away from him. And of course, we also know that they're trying to steer away from Luis Ortiz. Anthony Joshua has no intention. Matter of fact, I had a guy come in my chat room today. I think he might have subbed, I'm not sure. But he said that he thinks that it's okay what Anthony Joshua was doing. He said in 2 years, Anthony Joshua was going to be a beast. I said, that's how long we got to wait for the fight. He said, yeah, well, I said, he has 4 belts, man. Three majors and 1 minor belt. So we're going to have to wait 2 years for Anthony Joshua to get good enough in order to compete against Deontay Wilder. And then you have other guys who, matter of fact, a guy who I've seen in the chat room for over a year, and he has this mindset that for whatever reason that Anthony Joshua is the #1 heavyweight, even though everyone is saying that he should duck Deontay Wilder, and that Anthony Joshua already ducked Luis Ortiz. He said, well, that's just a myth. I told him that Luis Ortiz Anthony Joshua was going to vacate the WBA title in order to avoid Luis Ortiz. And he said, well, that's just a myth. I said, no, it's not. I said, Eddie Hearn said it himself. He was done arguing with me. That was actually during Beverly Rose's stream. But this is the narrative now, though. A lot of these guys are pissed off now that Anthony Joshua continues to get exposed, and they're just worried that we're going to be saying stuff. I'm like, yeah, we're going to talk. We've been telling you guys for the longest that Anthony Joshua is the one who don't want no smoke. We've seen Eddie Hearn get fights done in 24 hours. We've seen Eddie Hearn get fights done in less than a week. If Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua wanted this fight, the fight would have been done. I mean, you figure that Anthony Joshua got everything he wanted before he decided to, before Eddie Hearn decided to call the WBA in order to make sure that he could get out of the Wilder fight. Because that's what we know right now. That was his last ditch effort right there. That's what he had waiting in his back pocket, to call the WBA to protect Anthony Joshua from Deontay Wilder. This whole thing has been bullshit. We've been knowing forever that Anthony Joshua wants no smoke with Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn have said that. Eddie Hearn said it's a massive risk. And Barry Hearn said, why would we fight Deontay Wilder? We could fight a bunch of guys for just a little bit less money, and we don't have to worry about such a huge threat. They don't want to fight him. All these, whether it's Teddy Atlas, whether it's Roy Jones Jr., whether it's Nigel Benn, whether it's a whole bunch of other guys in the industry who have told Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn to keep him away from Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder will knock this fool out into the middle of next year, until matter of fact, into the future. Eddie Hearn will knock Anthony Joshua into the future. And that's why they don't want him to fight. They know what's going to happen. So now you're starting to see UK fans cry, complain about people coming out, giving interviews, stating that it's Anthony Joshua. So you guys don't see these interviews coming out talking about it's Deontay Wilder who didn't want the fight. You see interviews coming out saying that it's Anthony Joshua who didn't want the fight. Now, there's a few haters here and there talking about Wilder should have took the money. Hey, dumbasses. Wilder tried to take the shitty money. and they still turned it down. Then they come out and they sent some shit contract talking about if the fight ends in a draw, that there's no rematch. Why wouldn't there be a rematch if there's a fucking draw? Because they don't want the fucking fight. And not just that, there was other fucking stipulations. That this whole contract was worse. And then on top of that, the contract wasn't even signed by Anthony Joshua. All this shit the Wilder's had to put up with, and some of y'all was out there still trying to say that it was Deontay Wilder the one who didn't want to fight. Shut the fuck up. You know goddamn well that it was Anthony Joshua, old faggot ass, who didn't want to fight. Y'all, all y'all do is y'all pay attention to Anthony Joshua's body. Y'all watch every fucking video. Every video where he don't have no shirt on, you can't wait. Y'all get excited. Because that's what it's all about for you guys. You just want to see Anthony Joshua naked. And with the titles, of course, because you guys can say he's on top. Because you guys, the guy that you're attracted to is quote unquote supposed to be the best in the world. But in reality, y'all know he ain't the best in the world. Y'all know he afraid. Y'all know he a punk, man. The motherfucker turned down $80 million. Matter of fact, we all know that Shelly Finkel came out and said it was $50 million guaranteed, but Anthony Joshua would have made $80 million, according to Frank Warren. $80 fucking million. $80 million. Who would advise a fighter to miss out on such a fucking payday? And then Anthony Joshua signed the 3 fucking year deal with Matchroom Boxing. 3-year deal. Well, that includes pay-per-view. No, it doesn't, motherfucker. No, it doesn't. Y'all know Anthony Joshua getting robbed, but it don't matter because, Eddie Hearn's white, and that's all that matters. Yeah, I know you guys will say, oh, he's racist. No, that's what it has to do with, because you guys believe Eddie Hearn over the black man Al Heyman, who actually has a track record of putting together mega events. So we know what this is about. Because y'all same motherfuckers hate the PBC. Matter of fact, y'all try to compare Matchroom boxers getting paid to PBC. It ain't no comparison. Man, PBC fighters get more. They do. If you don't believe me, then how come there weren't more PBC fighters that went over there?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
So, that's what you got to pay attention to that right now. So y'all know what the truth is. The truth of the matter is that Anthony Joshua don't want no smoke with Deontay Wilder, man. The zone sucks. Eddie Hearn's failing. Matter of fact, Eddie Hearn, hell, they couldn't even book the Barclays Center. Their fight with Demetrius Andrade got moved to, not Demetrius Andrade, excuse me, Danny Jacobs and Sergey Derevchenko got moved to fucking Nassau Coliseum, man. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Eddie Hearn's fucking drowning right now. Drowning. Fuck him, man. Fuck him, and I wish him had nothing but the failure. That's what I wish for him. Nothing but failure.
Let me jump back in here with these super chats. Shout out to Armed Forces again. He sends love to Junior the Truth, 78 Sports TV, Cali Enigma, Bottom Line, SW Boxing Clinic. He says, I watch you guys daily. Salute family. Then we have I saw Santee with the super chat. Salute Santee. We have Michael Johnson. He says, how do we know Fury is not in shape? David Hay got in the ring and said he was good to go, and that was his fault. Wilder 50-0 and no excuses. And then that brings us all caught up to in the super chats. 1LVZ, what's going on, family?
First of all, I'm sick of listening to all this rubbish from you blokes here. I challenge Deontay Wilder to a fight. I want $100 million on the moon, one arm tied behind his back. My mom's the ref, my pop's the judge, and he turned it down. And Master Eddie, he told me I get so many more crumpets. But I hear every week you guys come out. If you Google my name, if you Google boxing coward, my face comes up because of you guys. And I just came here to defend myself because me fight coming up now, it's going to be a big fight. It's going to be the melee at the medicine cabinet. And everybody should join. Junior, you should be promoting this. But instead, you want to talk down and talk rubbish.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. So let me ask you this, 78. Let me bring it to you real quick, bro. Shout out in the super chat to Almighty Law 703. He says, so we have to wait 2 years for Joshua to get supposedly good just to get knocked smooth the fuck out in my 78 voice. Laughing my ass off, coward, wasting time.
Right. Around 22, 2022, 2023, the fight will be ready. Everybody will love it, and I like this guy's thinking. We should listen to him.
So 78. Let me ask
you.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you. So, man. So okay. So the Zone app, right? It's a popular opinion amongst a lot of fans that they feel that the Zone app actually needs Deontay Wilder in order to be successful, right? And there's been a varying response by Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua and his whole camp with regard to this Wilder and Tyson Fury fight. I want to hear your thoughts on the Zone needing Deontay Wilder.
Oh, absolutely, the Zone needs Wilder. Wilder is the big piece. You know, that's the king on the chessboard for Eddie Hearn. He needs Deontay Wilder for the Zone to work. Because remember, people forget the Zone is an app for Americans. It's being sold to America. Okay, the UK guys don't have to worry about the Zone. They're gonna watch the fights over there for free. We're gonna have to see the fights on. If we want to watch it, he wants you to pay $10 for this app. But, you know, all of us going to live stream that shit for free. But he needs Deontay Wilder because he knows if he gets Deontay Wilder, then he figures we'll be likely to pay for that app. And I'm telling you right now, if Wilder go over there, I'm going to watch the fight. I'm still going to live stream it. I'm not giving Eddie Hearn shit. I don't care what he do. I know him. He's a slave master. He's a slave driver. He's a snake. And I'm not supporting nothing he does financially. I'm not. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? I can't. That smirk on his face just reminds me of every racist piece of shit I ever worked with, or anybody I ever dealt with that was a racist. That it's that same smirk, that arrogant smirk. Like, yeah, I did that, and I'm gonna get away with it. That smirk. I'm not fucking with Eddie Hearn. So yeah, he needs Deontay Wilder because he figures, you know, if Wilder's on the Zone, it'll bring the audience there to pay for it. And he can also put the Wilder Joshua fight on the Zone and make a killing. That's what he really want to do, is make a killing that way. But I'm not, you know, ain't nobody finna fuck with. He gonna have to Wilder Joshua fight if it happens, you know, because right now it might not even happen, you know. Wilder beat Fury, and you know, AJ can fuck around, go out here and lose to somebody. He might lose to Povetkin, and then find himself in, you know, let's just say hypothetically AJ lost 2 times to Povetkin. He lose once, he have a rematch in April in Wembley. Lose again, then what? It's over. Who the fuck want to see Wilder versus AJ? Fuck AJ. You know what I'm saying? At that point, AJ need to be fighting Derek Chisora or some shit. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff unanswered that we gotta wait to see how this all unfolds, man. But as of right now, he definitely needs Deontay Wilder. He needs not just Wilder, but he needs Adrian Bronner. He needs all the American stars. Anybody who can sell, period, who has a fan base. Eddie Hearn wants him on the Zone. Now, this is how amazing it is, Eddie Hearn. First, he goes from saying Wilder has no fan base, Wilder has no promotion, nobody knows who he is, but all you've been talking about for a year straight is Deontay Wilder. All you've been talking about is begging Deontay Wilder to come fight for you. Come work for me. I'll give you $5 million. You can fight anybody you want. Now he moved it up to $8 million. I'll give you $8 million if you fight Dillian White. Right? You know, like it's just thirsty. If this guy, if Wilder is playing games with you, don't nobody know him, why are you going through all of this hustle and bustle to get this guy? Eddie Hearn's a con man. He's a liar. And it's amazing that he has convinced so many of these UK guys, some of these idiots in the comments, man. He convinced so many of these people to believe these lies. You know, Eddie Hearn knows the truth about Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearn's trying to pull a Don King. Listen, you know how Don King he come in with one fighter and leave with the winner?
Yeah.
That's what Eddie Hearn trying to do before the fight happened. He wants Deontay Wilder to be signed to him. That way, when Wilder knock out AJ and he know that's going to happen, then he can justifiably leave with Wilder. See what I'm saying? He don't want to look like a scumbag, you know, leaving with Wilder and promoting. But he want Wilder. Wilder is the guy he wants. You know, if you listen to how he talk about Wilder, he say, oh, man, he has the look. He has the great look for a heavyweight fighter. What do you mean great look? What are you talking about? He talking about that big black look. That's what he talking about. You know how white people think. You know, he's a big black, strong, dark-skinned nigger. Oh, yeah, he can, you know, that's how Eddie Hearn think. You know what I mean? But he thirsty for Deontay Wilder. I ain't gonna take up too much time, though.
Yes, indeed, man. Southside 601. I'm gonna come to you, bro. Same exact question, man. And I want to hear your thoughts on Eddie Hearn needing Deontay Wilder for the zone.
I definitely think Eddie Hearn needs Wilder among many more fighters. You know what I mean? Because, everybody that he signed to the zone app, pretty much the guys that are actually pretty good fighters, like what is it, Better Beef and it's somebody else, but he's co-promoting them. Demetrius Andrade fights every 3 years. Jesse Vargas at this point is a gatekeeper. I mean, anybody of note could help the zone, and especially, the baddest man on the planet could definitely help the zone. But I'm with 78. Even if Wilder were to fight on the zone, I'm still gonna stream the shit. I'm still not gonna buy the app. I don't care if he signs Deontay Wilder. I don't care if he signs the Charlo brothers. I don't care if he signs Lomachenko. Whoever he can pull out his ass, I am still not supporting anything that Eddie Hearn is attached to. Period. So I don't give a damn who he get. I ain't fucking with it. And that's all I gotta say on it.
Shout out to Patrick Keller in the super chat, man. He said, shout out to the whole Mobcast. Wilder will finally get the vindication he deserves when he crushes Fury. To hell with AJ. You missed out, foolish duck. Hashtag LDBC, hashtag bomb squad. Shout out to Santee Walton in the super chat again. And then BFTB Boxing. He says Hearn needs Wilder or else he wouldn't be begging constantly. He needs Wilder or else he wouldn't be begging constantly. Shout out to the BFTB Boxing in the super chat. So let me go over to Carl Burrell. Carl Burrell, let me ask you a question, bro. So we had this over the weekend. We had some good fights. So I want to know your thoughts on the Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter fight, how it played out and the results, and what's next potentially for both fighters.
Well, first off, I'm gonna say congratulations to Mikey Garcia. He made me eat crow because I went with Robert Easter. I thought Easter had tools and had made a training switch. I thought he would have, what it took to beat Mikey Garcia. So I was wrong on that. Not a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I was wrong, and I ain't got no problem admitting I was wrong. Ain't no problem at all. But Mikey Garcia, he trying to run up that free smoke junior train. I mean, he gonna be a dead man walking. Errol Spence gonna alter that man's career. Where that's gonna, I've been saying, I'm gonna say it again. That's a cash out fight for Mike Garcia because he gonna get the living high holy hell beat up out of him. Getting in the ring with Errol Spence. And so the man should be on suicide watch right now. His father trying to talk him off that ledge, but Mikey on that ledge and he jumping off. And that's just real. And salute to Robert Easter for being a true champion, for stepping up and daring to be great and giving it his all. He came up short, but I mean, he gonna bounce back though, so we ain't tripping on that. And I think Robert Easter, a good fight back for him. He take some time off and heal, of course. But then a good fight back for him, I'm not too sure. Just take a little slight touch, get back in the swing of things and get your chemistry with Kevin Cunningham down real good. But as far as Mikey, you want Errol Spence, you call that man name out, way before then for, since last December, I think, or around that time. Been calling his name out consistently ever since then. So it's time for you to step up and get this butt whooping that you got coming to you, because Errol Spence is going to make you just another man down. The strap season down here in Texas, baby. Represent.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Michael in the super chat. Says Wilder is in a unique position to actually get paid from every network and promoter at the same time for years to come. Never thought about it like that. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says Eddie Hearn is like the eunuch of off the Game of Thrones, not threatening, keeps his ears to the streets and has the gift of gab. And then I said Micah already, and then we have Volcanist in the super chat again. He just says shout out to the Smoke City Mobcast. Yes, indeed. So let me go over here. And all right, we got that. Let me go to Santee. Santee, you still in the building, bro?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so we saw Luis King Kong Ortiz score a knockout in his first fight coming off his loss to Deontay Wilder. What are your thoughts on Luis Ortiz and his place in the heavyweight division?
Hey, can I answer not the last question, but the question before that with Eddie Hearns, and then answer that. Or can I answer your question and then go to that? However you want me to do it.
Either way. Go ahead, Cook.
Okay, look. First and foremost, Eddie Hearns. I keep saying this, and we're gonna see it come to fruition. I want people to remember that my name is marked by this. He's gonna end up in a lawsuit with DAZN for not being able to pay all those finances back, because you're locked in a $1 billion deal. The best way to pay off of that $1 billion deal was possibly the fight with AJ and Deontay Wilder accepting whatever it was, $12 or $15 million, whatever. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But that was the best way to pay for that deal. Now you don't have that, and you have to pay on the lines of 50-50.
Hold on, Santi, hold on. Hey, Body Snatch, I need you to go on mute, bro. Body Snatch, I need you to go on mute, bro. I sound like you're driving or something. Go ahead, Santi. My fault.
And that's given the circumstances of if he leaves out of the fight with Povetkin clean, because a lot of us are looking at it like Povetkin is going to rock him and possibly drop him if he doesn't go in there on some ticket where Eddie then pay him and he loses willy-nilly. But my whole deal with this thing is Eddie's going to end up at some courtroom having to pay up with DAZN, having to pay up with DAZN because he done dipped his hand way too far in the cookie jar. This is a slimy scumbag and a suspected racist, in my view, because the way I look at him, the guy from Alabama, the look, all this other weird shit coming out of his mouth, he don't respect black folks. Because if it came to the case of that, as far as his financial deal or what have you, as far as with AJ, he would have made sure AJ's family could eat for that forever. But getting to the King Kong Luis Ortiz program. What's up, Black Fight fan? Getting up to the King Kong Luis Ortiz program that you just asked me. I feel like he's the second most feared guy in the heavyweight division. Why? He's awkward. He's a technical boxer. He can whoop your ass. He can make you feel uncomfortable. All these other guys are terrified of him. When you speak about talks in the heavyweight division, you don't hear a whole lot of these guys talking about him because they know what that leads to. And the bottom line is simply this with King Kong Luis Ortiz. Okay? Do you want dope or dog food? Straight up. Do you want dope or dog food? Because you're not leaving out of this bitch unscaled, unharmed, and just cool, gazing about the day about how you fly and feeling good. If you beat King Kong Luis Ortiz, there's some scars. There's going to be some cuts. All right, there's going to be some serious bruises from an ass whooping. This guy, on a scale between what you got, is the second most feared heavyweight, period, in the heavyweight division. And from that ass whooping he just gave, put it like this. Check it out, all right? For everybody that's seen that fight, which I look at everybody here on this panel and the viewers, right? He wasn't touched at all in the first round, his opponent. And King Kong Luis Ortiz was barely touched. The moment Luis Ortiz placed his hand upon him like a holy blessing, he put this man asleep. He was discombobulated. He thought he was in South Africa. God damn it, he didn't know where he was at. All right, he had flies on his back, everything. All because, technically, King Kong Luis Ortiz is a monster. But I'm going to go ahead. We got people keep going in and out. I can't. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Rough House Boxing TV in the super chat. He says, every day that goes by and Wilder hasn't taken Eddie and AJ's offer, Eddie is sweating bullets. Watch the amount of his offers to Wilder start to increase. Shout out to Rough House Boxing TV. I see you with that logo, boy. That logo look crispy. That bitch look crispy. Let me go over to the Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher, you with us?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I'm about to go after speak real quick.
Okay, go ahead. I just wanted your thoughts on the Ortiz fight, and then I came to you earlier, but you was missing in action. So any of the other information we covered, you can go back and double back over that.
Okay. Or the Ortiz fight that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the man looked good, man. Like he still got it. And for the ones that said that Wilder fought an old man and Ortiz lost a step. Now it's just levels to it, and Wilder is just the better fighter in that. But Luis Ortiz definitely in my heart is the second best heavyweight out there. And man, far as what he can go through in the career for his heavyweight, I don't see nobody else really touching him. Honestly, I don't see no like Tyson Fury, AJ. He already running scared like a little bitch. He ain't gonna fight him. So man, I see him definitely on the second to the none list on the heavyweight division.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And what are your thoughts on, real quick before you go, bro? What are your thoughts on the zone actually needing Deontay Wilder to be successful?
Well, definitely, because Deontay Wilder is a big star in heavyweight, so definitely, always gonna need him. But and I damn on Eddie Shermhead, man. Like everybody said, I still was streaming only because it's Eddie Hearns. It ain't like it's Deontay Wilder event. Now, if it's Deontay Wilder event without Eddie Hearns, that's the only way I will buy it. But yeah, they need it. Maybe he, like you said, maybe they thinking more people like us will buy it, but he got it wrong still because he involved, because he's a virus and a disease in the sport. So nope, never will buy nothing from Eddie Hearn. And yes, it would benefit or maybe people that's like Eddie Hearn. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. And before you get out the building, man, tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh, what you say?
Before you get out the building, tell people how they can follow you.
Yeah, what you say, Junior?
I said, tell the people how they can follow you, bro. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit now. Say that one more time.
Tell the people how they can follow you.
Oh yeah, you go follow me right here on YouTube, the Body Snatcher Box and the MMA, and you also subscribe to me, and also my Instagram at Body Snatcher 1987.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, family. So let me go over here, man. Let me Black Fight Fan TV. You in the building? Yeah, I think we've been infiltrated, man. I think we've been.
No, I can hear you, homie. Nah, it's just been they've been kicking me out of the deal and kicking me in and out of here. But yeah, what's good,
man?
Right, that's the same thing that keep happening for me. I can't log in off of my tablet no more for some reason.
Man, ain't nothing to it, family. I want to man, we covered a lot, man. I want to hear your thoughts on the this potential. We're gonna go back a little bit, man, because I want to hear your thoughts.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you, family. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you. Now, what you saying now, homie?
Want to know your thoughts. Want to know your thoughts on the Wilder versus Fury fight being close to completion.
Oh, I'm ecstatic by that, man. I'm very pleased that that they got that deal going. Hey, Carl, go on mute, bro. Go on mute. Yeah, I'm ecstatic that they got that thing going and that everything is moving in motion and we finna get a big fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they decided to take it upon themselves to take control of their career, and I'm glad that everybody is finally getting on board and becoming aware of what kind of disease Eddie Hearn is to the sport and distancing themselves from that. You know, you got Eddie, you got Frank Warren studding up, you got Stephen Espinoza, you got a lot of people from the UK studding up and saying things, blaming Eddie accordingly. Man, this is turning into a beautiful thing, man. And I think that the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight was necessary, and it's gonna be a great fight. And Tyson Fury gonna come in ready. We don't know what to expect. You know, he's looking better in training camp. He's gotten better every time he's stepped into a training camp. He's losing more weight. He's getting faster. He's punching better. So we just gonna have to see how he looks in this next fight.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mike Aviation in the super chat. He says, I live in the UK. Eddie and AJ are running a scam. They fight B-level fighters like Takam, then act as if these guys are super credible opponents. That's why they charge pay-per-view for all of AJ's fights, and the United Kingdom has spoken. Salute to Mike Aviation. Also, we have McLovin. Shout out to McLovin in the super chat. And then Michael Johnson says Matchroom treating that their the zone deal is bigger than boxing. But they need boxing fans and American fighters to sell their Netflix deal. Yes, indeed. Coach Shelton Harris in the building. What's up, Coach?
Man, glad to get up in here in the mobcast, baby. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Same ordeal, man. What are your thoughts on the Tyson Fury or the Wilder versus Fury fight being close to being complete?
Well, all I got to say for everybody, I can't even count the words, but I tried to tell y'all. I tried. You know what? I was saying this when Tyson Fury was still coked out, though. See, I had enough faith in Fury. A lot of people didn't. They said, nope, he too coked out of his mind. Even when the man posted the photograph of him playing with the coke, I think Billy Joe Saunders was there too. But when he had that photograph, I said Tyson Fury will return. He'll return. I said he will return and he will fight Deontay Wilder. And I was telling people that. Nah, you don't know nothing about boxing. Here it is now. How many years has it been since he's been coked out? What? 2 years now?
Mm-hmm.
He was coked out 2 years ago. And now, now he not, well, he probably still sniffing a little bit, but you know what? Good. Now, stylistically, it's going to be a difficult matchup for Deontay Wilder. It's going to be difficult, man. He's slick. And, Tyson Fury, he's not afraid to engage. I think Tyson Fury, though, I don't think that he's going to approach this fight. God, dog. Boy, they dropping calls like flies. But I don't think that he's going to engage Wilder the same way because the other guys that he fought, like the Klitschko's of the world and these bums he just fought, these people, they don't have a neutralizing right hand. They don't have it, And unfortunately, for Tyson Fury, that right hand is going to find you, okay? He's not knocking out Deontay Wilder. And Tyson Fury, he's not even known for his knockout power, It's going to be a good fight, though. See, I'm glad Tyson Fury had the balls to do it. I'm glad Luis Ortiz had the balls to face Wilder. See, this is what it's supposed to be. And honestly, y'all, I honestly think, man, we need to just, really, this the fight. We need to be pumping this fight up, man. I think we need to give AJ as little shine as possible, unless we're making fun of him, because I think this is a fight that we really wanted to see. I know it's a fight I wanted to see. And my big complaint about boxing, man, I'll never get the fights when I want to see them. Well, hell, this is going to be in December, November, December. Man, this is a Christmas present. I can't wait for the fight. Of course, now, if Wilder is victorious, okay, and this is my thing. If Wilder wins this fight, now this is the excuse. Now, y'all heard it right here on this podcast. They're going to say Tyson Fury still had remnants of the cocaine in his nostrils. That's what they're going to say. If Wilder knocked this guy out, it's going to be because of the cocaine. It's not going to be because Wilder is actually a damn good fighter. No. It's going to be because of the cocaine. Now, if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, man, Tyson Fury is legit. This is the biggest win. See, we told you Wilder couldn't handle a real opponent with skill set, but they will tend to neglect they'll tend to neglect Luis Ortiz. They'll neglect him and say, well, he was 50, But Luis Ortiz already said he was 38. So technically, he's younger than Klitschko. But everybody want to give AJ credit for Klitschko, but nobody want to give Deontay Wilder for credit for Luis Ortiz. And Luis Ortiz, to me, is a better skilled fighter than Klitschko. My question to all of y'all is, how you going to explain that? How you going to explain that? But we know what it is. And I've said this, and I'm going to get off. I'm going to let somebody else go. I've said this, and I keep saying this, y'all. If y'all don't think that a lot of these people over there in the UK, the people that's fair and balanced, if y'all don't think they like your black ass skin, they don't, okay? That's just how it is. I can't see nothing else, okay? They will try to discredit Wilder. Wilder will be discredited. When he knocks out Tyson Fury, he will be discredited. Okay? They're going to make up everything under God's hot sun to say that this man is not legit. And it's all because they don't like this black man being so vocal. They don't like us supporting the vocal black man. They want us to play, the submissive role and say, yo, Deontay Wilder trash talks too much for me. Nope, not going to say that. Bomb Squad is our champion. I'm done.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says, is cocaine part of the deal for the Fury fight, for Fury to fight Wilder? Man, I don't know. Are you saying like cocaine is written in the contract, or do you mean he's high, or he joning, or I don't know what you mean, but I have no idea. I just know cocaine is a hell of a drug. So let me go over here to Cali Enigma. So over the weekend, you know, we had the the fights that we had in the US. We also had those heavyweight fights over in the UK. We had the Dillian White fight versus Joseph Parker. What impact, if any, has that what impact, if any, has that had on the heavyweight division?
Me personally, I mean, that was a pretty good fight. I keep thinking about it. That was actually a really good fight. But it wasn't for a title eliminator, man. I mean, it's funny how Dillian White, cause I gotta jump on this. You know what I mean? Joseph Parker ducked. He absolutely went out of his way to duck Bryant Jennings. He didn't want that fight because hey, Bryant Jennings would have whooped Joseph Parker's ass. Then you added to the fact that we know Dillian White, who talked a bunch of shit about Luis Ortiz, call him a decrepit old man, a 1,000-year-old man, a fossil, ancient history, grandpa, all that shit, right? When it came time for him to have to fight him in order to get Deontay Wilder, he started crying. He threatened to sue the WBC. And here's the thing, he never read the rule book. If he'd have read the rule book, then he'd understand that he wasn't lined up to be the number one contender. But it doesn't matter. He doesn't want to read the rule because the real problem was he would have had to face Luis Ortiz. And he knows Luis Ortiz will flatten his ass in 5 rounds or less. And that's what it all comes down to. He wants to take the road of least resistance. Now he's talking about calling out Tyson Fury. I saw that article on Boxing Scene earlier today about that shit. He talking about me and Tyson Fury's more match. Hey, yeah, you didn't really talk about calling out Wilder all that much. But you know what I mean? It's all about him avoiding Luis Ortiz. You talk all that shit and you talking about you knock out Luis Ortiz faster than Wilder did. Why don't you fight him? I spoke to Luis Ortiz. He said he'd be happy to fight you. I mean, we did. I spoke directly to him. He said he'd love to fight you because that fight's a title eliminator for Wilder. But you know what? It's sickening. It's just absolutely disgusting what's going on. I mean, there was some good fight. Derek Chisora, that fight against Carlos Takam, that was another good fight. But Carlos Takam was actually outboxing, Derek Chisora. But Derek Chisora showed a lot of heart. Funny thing to come out of this all too is that Derek Chisora is willing to give up his entire purse in a winner takes all bout against Dillian White. Dillian White still hasn't been talking about Derek Chisora ever since he was gift wrapped a victory in that fight. So I mean, this whole weekend's been absolutely this weekend there was a lot of good fights this weekend. It was a good fight weekend, man. Mm-hmm. Better than I initially thought. I thought it would be a good fight weekend, but it was better than I initially thought. Mikey Garcia proved to be one of the top fighters in the world. There was a lot of detractors, but Mikey Garcia proved to be one of the top fighters in the world this weekend. Heard about Mikey Garcia and Earl Spitz Jr. being the GOAT, man. That is all but done, man. Heard about we already heard about Deontay Wilder was rumors, but once again, I was told that Wilder was fighting Tyson Fury next from a bunch of guys on the inside, man. That's a go. But I mean, this weekend, like I said, a lot of really great fights. Luis Ortiz proved to still be the dangerous fight. I mean, the second most dangerous fighter or the second best fighter, and the gap between him and Wilder isn't vast. It's very small, the gap between Wilder and Ortiz. And to me, it's those top two guys. And if Tyson Fury comes back and he's up there, he'll be in the top 3. But AJ, on the other hand, is still holding out. His trainer Robert Kraken don't want him to fight any of those guys whatsoever because those guys would beat him, and they know it. So, like I said, this fight weekend was great. There was a lot of really good fights. Shout out to Mario Barrios. Oh man, I wish I would have got a chance to stop him, but next time I'll get a chance to hit him up. He's another really skilled prospect, man. And we had a great weekend, man. I enjoyed the weekend, man. Great fights, but still after the fight, Luis Ortiz deserves a fight with Dillian White, so we can have, or Luis Ortiz should try to fight Kubrat Pulev for a shot at Anthony Joshua, which we know that Anthony Joshua and his team would vacate the IBF to avoid any real fight because this dude's fake. Mm-hmm. He's fake.
Yes, indeed. Let me jump back in here. So look, man, let's address this real quick, man. Real quick. We have 416 people watching right now. We have 240 likes. 413 people watching. 240 likes. I know for a fact we don't have that many trolls, that many detractors, that many whatever you want to call it in the building, man. You know what I mean? We might have 100 in here.
You'd be
We might have
surprised.
100 in here. You feel me? So everybody, man, get on your job, smash that like button for us, please. It helps with the visibility of what it is that we doing, man. So let me come over 601 Southside. Let me come to you, bro. So this week, you know what I mean, transitioning to this week's fights. We have Kovalev versus Alvarez, man. What are your thoughts on this fight?
Oh, could you repeat that for me?
Okay, we have Kovalev. We have Sergey Kovalev versus Alvarez this weekend. What are your thoughts on that fight?
I think it's a solid fight. You know what I mean? It'll be a step up for Alvarez. It'll be his first title shot. Him actually finally getting a title shot after having to step aside so many times for Adonis Stevenson. But so far as what I've seen from Alvarez, man, I think Alvarez can put up a good fight, but I think ultimately, man, Kovalev is just gonna stop this dude, man. I think Kovalev is the better skilled fighter. Definitely harder puncher. He definitely has the experience. You know what I mean? Definitely been in the ring with the tougher guys. And Alvarez he ain't showed me nothing. He hasn't shown me none of significance where I can look at it and say, yeah, you know what? I think he has a chance to beat the top guys at 175. I think Alvarez is just another stepping stone for any of the champions at 175. I don't think he's all that. I think he loses to Bivol, Kovalev, Stevenson, or whoever's the top guy at 175. I think he's just a solid opponent. Just a good name on Sergey Kovalev's resume. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a search party ready, just in case, just in case something go down, but I just don't see him beating Cove, man. I don't see him beating him.
Okay, so let's go over. Let me go over to we'll go over to Black Fight Fan. Black Fight Fan. So we have Bivol versus Chilemba. Bivol versus Chilemba. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Nothing. I seen Bivol fight. I mean, he pretty good. Chilemba is not that good. They pick these guys that they know that these Eastern Europeans can really exploit. Chilemba was destroyed by Kovalev. It's gonna be the same thing with Bivol. Chilemba is a cool South African fighter, but there's a reason why they run these guys through their, these guys is already set up and pre-planned for these guys to look good. I mean, this is old news. I mean, so Dimitri Bivol should make quick work of Isaac Chilemba, who is 3 years past since he fought Sergey Kovalev and was knocked out. It should be the same result.
I wonder, is Chilemba getting trained by Roy Jones? I wonder.
It don't matter if Emmanuel Lewis opened his grave and walked out of the ground. It don't even matter.
Santee Walt, and I'm gonna come over to you, family.
hey, Black Fight, you stole my quote, goddammit. And wasn't that way, but shit, hey, that was my quote.
What's that, bro? What's that?
No, I said Emmanuel Stewart.
Yeah, my bad. I meant Emmanuel Stewart. Oh, I took that from I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sitting over here laughing. It sounded like he was chasing down a convict when he got on the mic.
My brother.
So Santee, I'm gonna come to you, man. I'm gonna ask you about this Andre Berto versus Devin Alexander fight, man. What are your thoughts?
Those are two guys that haven't had a lot of success. They haven't had a lot of favor in their career as far as victories, good victories. I mean, don't get me wrong. What was his name? Carlos Cortana. When Berto beat him, that was a big deal because this was one of the few people that beat Paul Williams back in the day. So when he beat him, that was a big deal. As a matter of fact, shout out to what the hell is his name? Kermit Cintron. I believe he just retired. But going back to Devin Alexander, he lost to Timothy Bradley. He got a bullshit decision against Victor Ortiz. Life hasn't been great for him as a fighter. So when you match these two together, okay, a victory over each other is good, but all it does is help you place yourself back in the limelight where you're prepared to get wood smacked right over top of your nose. Okay? And I mean that sincerely. You know, I don't mean that in no type of life-threatening, life-jeopardy way. This is the deal, and I want to be honest. You know, even when you caught what's his name, Sammy Vasquez, getting knocked out with a body shot against what the hell is his name? Somebody help me out.
Sammy Vasquez. He lost. Damn.
God damn. Little bald head dude with the tats, the one that hit Keith Thurman in the stomach with the body.
Was it? It wasn't Felix did. Collazo knocked out.
Luis Collazo. That's who it was. Yep, Luis Collazo. Right, exactly. Luis Collazo dogged Andre Berto. He dogged him and lost on the card. So we're dealing with a situation today between Devin Alexander and Andre Berto. Okay, it's good for the hardcore boxing fans like ourselves, but for casuals, they're not going to give a damn because they don't understand the history of these fighters. Granted, is there a gift in this fight between both of them dudes? Yes, sure, absolutely. If you win, you're not as bad as the other guy on paper. But at the end of the day, it's just like, all right, where do you dig yourself up from here? Who's left? Do you get an opportunity to test out Amir Khan's chin or one of these Joe Blows that's hanging on just like yourself? And then what? Okay? Berto is a guy that had an opportunity like no other to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. at his last professional fight. Devin Alexander, okay? He fought a Timothy Bradley coming up when we did not know who the hell he was. Okay? At one point, Devin Alexander was prone to be one of the best at the top. Now he's looking at the crumbs and fighting the Joe Blows and the Sometimers, trying to reestablish a name at 147 when there's so many hungry killers. So when you ask me, Junior, the truth, because I only came to tell you the truth, goddamn, about these two's future, about this fight in particular, number one, I don't give a fat rat's ass, to be honest with you. Number two, I hope whoever the victor is, they can move on to establish a more serious career at this point. And number three, it's up to both of those individuals. Are you tired of losing? Are you sick and tired of being at these big events and watching the guy that is supposed to win, or doing just enough to get fucked over by the judges? Are you okay with that? And if you're fine with that, there's nothing the bottom line Santee Walton can do with that. There's nothing I can say about that. These guys have depicted their career in order to be in a predicament like this. And there's not a whole lot of love at the end of the line. But there's a paycheck.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me go over and let me see. We got is Keith, you still Keith Body Snatcher, you still in the building? He said he was Coach, you still in the building?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Take care. Wow.
Who going first?
My turn.
Okay, go ahead, Body Snatcher. So my question for you. So we have Jalen Love versus Peter Quillin. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Man, I feel like that's gonna be a good fight, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a hard one for me to pick though. Man, Dylan Love though, I feel like he got the slight edge or some reason though, cause man, the man could really fight though. But man, I just gotta wait and see because I honestly gotta do a little more research because I only seen them both fight like once though. So I'm gonna do a little more research so I can really break it down though. Then I'll be making a video on it myself and everything. Yes. But I feel like it's gonna be a good fight from what I've seen them both for a little bit on though.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Coach, I'm gonna come over to you. Same exact question, Coach. What are your thoughts on the Jalen Love versus Peter Quillin fight?
Well, Junior, there's something you got to understand. Jalen Love is under the curse. Yeah, he's under the curse. He's under the Mayweather gym curse. Now, when you step foot in the Mayweather gym curse, you need to sprinkle some holy water. You can wash your face with it, you can wash your ass with it. I mean, it don't matter. But with that alone, with all the distractions going on at the Mayweather gym, I think Peter Quillin is a better athlete. I think he's better athletically. I think Peter Quillin hits harder than Jalen Love. Now, this is going to be the battle of the two guys that got knocked the hell out. And I know you remember Peter Quillin, getting knocked out by Danny Jacobs, what in a matter of seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know you remember Jalen Love suffering like a brutal knockout. And I forgot who knocked him out, man, but it was pretty brutal, man. It was on TV, and Floyd was sitting back there saying, "Damn," he got knocked out. But I give it to Peter Quillin. I think Quillin is more athletic. He's faster, and also too, I think he's more aggressive than Jalen Love. I don't know. When I watch Jalen Love fight, it's almost like he's fighting, but he's uninspired. I don't know. I think Peter Quillin do a lot of things better, and I think he's better in different categories. I think Quillin is stronger. Okay. I think Quillin know how to, I definitely think that Quillin knows how to determine range better than Jalen Love. Sometimes I feel like Jalen Love is real sloppy, where I feel like Peter Quillin is more methodical. He's going to actually get in there and try to pick his spots, and he's going to utilize his jabs to set up his power. Whereas Jalen Love, I feel like he's just, I don't know, he's trying to be like a version of a phone booth fighter, and it don't work for him, It just don't work for him. I think Jalen Love's better days are behind him. And I even think this version of Peter Quillin, this one that's been, beaten up and, ridiculed and picked on, and I picked on him some. But I think even this version of Peter Quillin beats Jalen Love. I don't have a lot of confidence in Jalen Love. And really, when you come to think about it, who in the Mayweather gym besides Badu Jack and besides Floyd Mayweather have actually been like, somebody, hey, damn, we talking about them, Either, everybody there, either they thinking about leaving, they want to leave, or they just kind of have to stay there because Floyd paying them to stay. I mean, that's the status of what's going on. I got Peter Quillin by stoppage.
Sheesh. Yeah. Well, yeah. Cali Enigma. Let me come to you and ask you, bro. So we have Farmer versus Dibbs. We have Tevin Farmer versus Dibbs, man, rounding this thing out. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Mediocre going against trash. I see Tevin Farmer getting the victory, and then he's going to continue to do well. At least he's shown signs that he's ready to go ahead and duck. Gervonta Tank Davis. So, we have that damn thing going on. But Tevin Farmer should handle him, man. It's not going to be on U.S. TV. I think it'll be on Australian TV, so maybe I'll find a way to watch it. But unless it's it kind of takes the life out of the event. Remember Tevin Farmer was talking all that shit about Gervonta Tank Davis and that he would want to fight him, and now he has an opportunity to fight him if he wins the Unified, and he doesn't want to do it. So, Tevin Farmer, man. But you know what I mean. It is what it is. It's an okay fight, man. It's just it is what it is. Tevin Farmer ain't all that, man. I know that Jim Lampley was trying to pump him up like he was just this shit, even though he did win that fight. He got robbed, but Tevin Farmer ain't shit. I'm not trying to knock the guy, but in a way I am. You should be fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, man, because that's already a built-in storyline right there. That fight will already sell, but he's not going to. So at the end of the day, it's hard to get excited about it, knowing that Tevin Farmer, knowing he's going to win, that he's not going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis next, and that's basically what it's all about, in my opinion, man. And as for, let me say something about Jalen Love versus Peter Quillin. That's a really good fight. That's probably one of the best fight of this weekend coming up, man. Andre Berto, he'll give an exciting fight, but I see him getting hit a lot. Devin Alexander's probably going to tag his face up. He doesn't really have much defense, He's tried to utilize the shoulder roll in the past and get hit like 7, 8 times. So I see him getting. I mean, Devin Alexander still has to be careful. Andre Berto does have a lot of power, so there's always that. But I mean, I don't see that fight being too competitive. I think Devin Alexander wins that fight fairly easily, in my opinion, man. So there's that, man, and that's just about it, man. But it's a pretty good fight card. I mean, especially on the PBC card, especially for I would say like B and C level guys. I mean, it's a possibility that Devin Alexander could be a pretty good opponent for Keith Thurman, Earl Spencer, something like that in the future. But that's about as far as I see Devin Alexander going, man.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the panel, man. Definitely you guys are earning your money today, man. I see we got visitors in the building. So you guys with those ranches definitely been doing making it do what it do, man. We really, really, truly appreciate you guys holding that down and doing that work for this family. We really, truly appreciate you guys. The phone lines are open. The number is 513-899-6976. You guys should have that number locked in your phone. If you haven't, do me a favor and lock that number in, man, just in case you want to call later on. Might not be this week, might be next week, might be next month, man. But the phone lines are definitely open, and we want to know your thoughts on the Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight. We want to know your thoughts on that situation. So, phone lines are open. So in the meantime, man, let me go over to, dang, everybody dropped off. Boy, this
Actually,
YouTube.
hear what Black Fight fan got to think about the analysis of the fight. Like how the fight turns out, because usually gives a pretty good breakdown. So that was a question I kind of had for Black Fight fan.
Which fight?
The Wilder versus Fury. Like like how many rounds it go. What's gonna happen and how does the fight end.
Go ahead. You heard him, Black Fight fan?
Yeah. Well, that fight is gonna be. That's a difficult fight for Deontay Wilder. It's not an easy fight. It's not an easy fight because Tyson Fury, I actually would prefer that Deontay Wilder would have fought Anthony Joshua first. Like I said, I think that's an easier fight. Tyson Fury, even though he have been on coke binges, he have been doing this and doing that, you can't take his boxing knowledge away from him. The man is a supreme boxer. He destroyed Klitschko with feints and just fundamental boxing technique. That's how he beat him. He's done that with several other guys. Deontay Wilder gonna have to bring his A game when it comes to actually trying to box Tyson Fury. You understand what I'm saying? This is a fight that he can actually really be outmaneuvered from a chest-wise standpoint.
Hey, big homie, what does he need to bring to the table to win?
Who?
Deontay Wilder.
Oh, what does Deontay? Oh, well, he gonna have to land, bro. I mean, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I mean, this is a situation where I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you. Deontay Wilder can't outbox Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do it. He can.
That's true. That's true.
Tyson Fury has the range. Tyson Fury is the better outside fighter. He can fight inside better. Tyson, when it comes to boxing, Tyson Fury is superior to him. Okay, so what Deontay Wilder is gonna have to do, he's gonna have to land. He's gonna have to set Tyson Fury up, and with Tyson Fury having the superior boxing knowledge, that's gonna be difficult. It's easy for Deontay Wilder to set these novice dudes up. You know what I'm saying? But he can do it because he done it to Luis Ortiz. He can do it because he done it to Luis Ortiz.
Hey, big homie, we know the right hand is the Da Vinci Code. That cracks every goddamn thing. But how does he get to the right hand? How does he set that up to get this man the hell up out of here? Because this is the best time. He's vulnerable.
He gonna have to walk him into it, man. He gonna have to walk him into it. I mean, it's gonna be difficult, man. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Deontay Wilder, from my knowledge, just me watching him, he have trouble with taller fighters. You understand what I'm saying? His taller fighters give him a little bit more trouble than the shorter guys. So I'm interested to see, because Tyson Fury is a very big man. You know what I'm saying? He's a very big man. He's 6'9". I mean, this fight is more difficult than people understand. I mean, I hear a lot of people dismissing Tyson Fury and saying this and saying that, but here's the thing. The other thing is, I don't think that Tyson Fury has the actual I don't think that he has the power to make Deontay Wilder respect him, though. I think Deontay Wilder is a little bit more solid on the chin than a lot of people thought, and we saw that with Luis Ortiz. Like I said, to get him in there, he's gonna have to set traps. He's gonna have to set traps off the jab. You're gonna have to set him up off that hook, Santee. You're gonna have to throw that hook, and he's gonna have to get Tyson Fury attention with that left hook. And set him up with that right hand, and now that's what he can do. He can do exactly what Luis Ortiz did to that big dude last fight. He can catch him with that check left hook, because Deontay Wilder has the ability to do that. His left hook is very good to where he gets Tyson, and Tyson Fury does like to throw his hand straight up and back straight up sometimes, and that could cost him. That hook off the right, that left hook, and the straight right hand off the left hook. When Tyson Fury jumps back, that's one of the situations. That's one of the scenarios. He can also catch. Okay, he can also catch Tyson Fury lunging with the jab, doing the jab lazy. If Tyson Fury is in there playing with that jab, playing with Deontay Wilder, throwing that jab lazily, lethargically, Deontay Wilder can drop him over the top. Go ahead, bro.
Also his right uppercut, man. Deontay Wilder's right uppercut is very slept on, and this is the perfect opponent. Black Fight Fan TV is exactly right, 110%. This is the way I see it. From the left hook, which is beautiful, and a lot of times you don't see it as a left hook. It comes across as a jab, the way he stretches his arms. But that right uppercut, it don't have to look the way that it did when it knocked out King Kong Luis Ortiz. But when Tyson Fury is lunching, he can run right into that, into a jab, and then the straight right hand down the pipe.
The reason why people have slept on Deontay Wilder's uppercut is because it's new. It's a new thing. That's the other thing that's gonna hinder Tyson Fury, though. What's gonna hinder Tyson Fury is Deontay Wilder is constantly evolving. He's constantly coming in with new tools and new things and new evolutions in his game. And so the Wilder that would have fought Tyson Fury 2 years ago before he coked out is not the same Wilder that he's going to be preparing for now. And I think he understands that. So regardless of what everybody says and what everybody thinks, this is a very difficult fight. I don't care if Tyson Fury have been out for 2 years. I don't care if Anthony Joshua was Tyson Fury's first fight back. He would still be Anthony Joshua. You understand what I'm saying? This is a difficult fight for Deontay Wilder. And if you don't think that, you sleeping, you slipping. It is. It's a difficult fight, bro. Tyson, you don't know how. A lot of you guys, if you sleeping on that fight, the man is a master boxer, man. The man is a master boxer, bro. I'm just telling you that. A 6'9" master boxer with an amazing reach, and he in shape. Tyson Fury is in shape right now. Hella shape.
Yes, indeed.
Let me jump back in here, man, because we got these calls in here and they've been waiting. So let's get these calls knocked out. So we're gonna go right into it, man. Let's jump into it with 931. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear. Hey, shout out to the whole LDBC. This is that boy Tarkus Box with Rough House Boxing TV. And I want to say shout out to the whole LDBC. Peace to the panel and salute to the whole chat. Hey,
much love, family.
What's up, homie?
What's going on? Hey, Black Fight Fan, man. I plugged your merch today, man. On the videos I did, man. I told everybody they gotta go get them 3 or 4 of them hoes from.
Already, man. Hey, man, y'all share Shot Fight Fan on your Facebook, boxing groups, and all that, man. Share the love to the homie, man.
That's what's up. Hey, check it out, man. I was kind of wanting to echo the sentiment of what Black Fight Fan was just saying. When the talks got real serious about Fury fighting Wilder, I got kind of nervous. I ain't gonna even front, man. And when it was AJ versus Wilder, I was just like, easy money. That dude is robotic, straight up and down, no special effects, like Floyd used to say. But Tyson Fury with the nimble feet and that irky jerky style, that's what throws everybody off because he's hard to time, he's hard to line up, he punches from angles. And I was thinking to myself, man, this might be the toughest one that Deontay's gone up against yet. But hey, I just want to say, man, I'm loving what y'all doing. Keep doing what you do. LDBC to the death. And that's what it is, man. Y'all boys be easy.
Hey, man, I appreciate you plugging me out too, man. Thank you, brother.
And tell the people, bro, before you get off the phone, bro, tell the people how they can follow you, man, where they can follow you at.
That's what's up. Hey, right now, man, just follow me on YouTube, Rough House Boxing TV. Man, y'all come through, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and shoot on over there to LDBC Sports, man, and make y'all a profile. It's free. You know how we love free.
Yes,
that's what it is, man.
So hold on, Rough House. I see that logo you got there. That's a nice logo, man. Where that logo come from?
Man, you know what? One of my frat brothers made that logo for me, man. One of my good alpha frat brothers, man, made that for me, man. His cat, they call him Jude True.
Oh man. Oh yes, indeed. All right, frat man. We'll talk to you in a minute, bro.
Oh man, Julian.
Yes, indeed. All right, family. Yeah. Hey, we getting fitted, man? We marching in the. Never mind, man. We getting ready. We tooling up. That's what it's called.
You want them suits to look good, don't you?
We tooling up, man. You feel me? We tooling up all the way down to the shiny buttons. Black Fight fan. We tooling up. You feel me? 314, you in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, man? It's Harold Tatum, man. I'm from St. Louis, boy. Shout out to the LDBC.
St. Louis in the building.
Yes, sir. What's up, family?
What's going down, homie? Midwest is the best. What's up in that dirty though? What that dirty life like, homie?
East Coast got the most.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I got Dante Wilder in the late stoppage, man. I think it's gonna be a nice, slick, aqua fight, man. I think Fury, man, he is a master boxer, man. You gotta respect him. He can't go off that last performance. He's dropping weight fast. He's looking good. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's still Wilder all day, baby. But
yes, sir.
I got him by a late stoppage, man, late knockout. So it'll be kind of like the Gerald Washington, I think, man. He's gonna have to fill him out for a while, and then land that bitch shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, family. We appreciate the call, family. We appreciate you rocking with us.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Salute, family.
Much love, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 301, you in the building. 301, what's up, family?
Yo, what is good, everybody?
What's up, baby?
What's going on, family?
What up, man?
So, what's poppin', man?
This is Mike Biggs. What up, baby?
Mike Biggs. What's up, homie?
Good God Almighty. Yeah.
What's poppin', fellas? Hey, man, first and foremost, man, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the homie to the illest nigga in the game right now. I appreciate you, family.
Oh, man.
Hey, man,
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
checking in on you, Black Fight fan, to give me some of that gear too, player. No doubt. But Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, man, I think Deontay Wilder gonna put that boy in the pocket. Tyson Fury will get up, but I don't think he's in the same type of mind frame as he was a year and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? Due to the coke and TVs and all that crap. So I think Deontay, in my opinion, I think Deontay Wilder going to put that boy in the pocket. It might be around 5 or 6.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, that's a good call, man. Good call. But we appreciate it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you, Mike Biggs.
Oh, yeah. Y'all can follow me at Mike Biggs Boxing right here. Y'all can follow me at Mike Biggs Boxing on Facebook. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Big 1974 Wolves. You know, I'll be howling that night. And y'all can follow me on Twitter. Y'all can follow me on Twitter at Mike Biggs Boxing.
Hey, y'all go support and follow that brother Mike Biggs Boxing, man. He be handling the night shift, putting in that work, doing them late night streams. Him and Santee be holding it down. doing that graveyard shift. Y'all up late, you can't go to sleep. Get on the line. Go subscribe to them brothers, man.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Much love.
I appreciate you.
Yes, indeed, Mike B. It's all love, family. We catch you in a minute.
Take it easy.
Yes, indeed. Mike Biggs got the illest. He got the illest logo in the game right now, man. We tooling up, man. We tooling up, man. All right, now. Well, now we got this is let me see here. Let's get on up in here. Yeah, with this. Okay, there's a you got a +523. It's an international call. What's going on, family?
Hey, what's going on? You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on? Yeah, I'm calling from Mexico, man. Way down south down here. Shouts out to the whole LDBC family.
What's up, homie?
Mexico in the building.
Mexico. Yes,
Come on, stars, man. Come on, stars, hombre.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. My analysis here. I've been following boxing for quite a bit of years. Down here in Mexico, boxing is all around us. So concerning Tyson and Wilder, I mean, all the analysis that were coming out right now in these phone calls, I agree 100%. I just think that what's going to happen in this fight, man, is Wilder is going to surprise Fury, man, because Fury, he hasn't fought someone like Wilder. You guys all know that Fury's another beast, man. I'm sorry, Wilder. Wilder's another beast, man. That right hand, oh my gosh. So, I'm just seeing it and obviously Fury, I really like his skills as a heavyweight, his footwork, head movement, as it was broken down a moment ago, amazing, man. But I just think Wilder's going to catch him out of nowhere. Over.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury has an unusually, for him to be that big, he has an unusually small head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's susceptible to get knocked out.
But the thing is, it's going to be hard to catch that head. But watch this. Remember this in the Ortiz fight with Wilder. Remember, it took a while for Ortiz to get him because Ortiz is so skillful and yeah, he wasn't letting Wilder hit him so easily. And then I think it was the 10th round, right? And then finally Wilder got the game plan on how to attack. So I think that's the same thing. I think Wilder's going to be setting him a few rounds, testing him out, feeling him out. Obviously, Fury, he's a whole nother level strategy. So I don't know. It's a good fight, though. I mean, I can't say, but I lean toward Wilder just getting that.
But plus, you remember also in that fight that Wilder was sick. He was underweight, and he was still able to perform. I can reach to that because he won. I can't say it if he lost. So, that plays a part too as well because he'll be in good health. So his mind will be thinking possibly a little bit more different. But you're absolutely right. I hate what you're saying, brother.
Yes, indeed. Now, sorry to interrupt. What part of Mexico are you calling from?
Oh, we're coming from down south, all the way down. We're in the heart of Mexico, down here in Jalisco.
Okay.
Okay, I know where you're at.
Jalisco, you got that good tequila down there.
No, we are a couple hours from Canelo, man. Yeah, he's around here.
Okay.
Yeah, you down there where that tequila plant at down there, man. Jalisco.
Well, do me this. Go ahead.
We're near Canelo Alvarez, man. Yeah, he's from a couple hours away from here. Yeah.
Well, do me this solid. I want you to email me. Email me at Junior JUNIOR at juniorthetruth.com. Email me your shipping address, and I'm gonna send you a shirt, man.
Oh, right on. Cool. All right.
Yes,
hey,
indeed.
Can I say this real fast?
Go ahead.
One more thing. You guys can check my analysis on I'm just starting the boxing channel. And I have analysis on Triple G, which is somewhat controversy, but I mean, I break that down with Triple G. And the fan, and he put my link on his video where Javante, he answered me about the $50 million deal of Adrian Broner. Shouts out to Fannin, man. He put my link on his video on his channel, and shouts out to you guys, man. Shouts out to Fannin and the whole team, man. I love LDBC. I just discovered not too long ago, and wow, you guys speak truth, man. Shouts out to you all.
What's the name of your channel?
What's your channel? What's your channel, man?
What's your channel?
It's Renee. It's just Renee. Rene.
Okay. And it's Renee boxing channel or just?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here in the chat. I'll just put a shout out real quick on the chat. You'll see me right there.
Renee Vital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but
yes, indeed. So put that stuff, but it won't be small for long, man. Just chill out, Renee. Do what we ask you to do. Put the information in the chat room, man, and watch how the LDB.
I think I already know who he is. But that's a good dude, man.
We're the call.
Yeah, thanks, man. Shout out to you guys. Thanks. Much love, guys.
All right, one love.
All right.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna move on over. We're gonna go ahead and get these callers in and through. My big baby who's in here. She just came downstairs. I think she needs that.
That ain't the one that's been driving around there, is it?
Man, she did drove me 2 hours, man. You feel me? She drove me 2 hours, man, this weekend on her permit, though. That's how we do.
Hey, them butt cheek tight, wasn't it, Junior, when you were riding?
Hey, man. Tighter than a hooker in church, boy. My ass was tighter than a Unabomber in the post office, bro. It was critical, bro. It was critical when my baby did well, man. She thorough. You know, we don't raise nothing but thoroughbreds. Yes, hey, 323, you in the building? Can you hear us?
What's up in the LDBC?
Man, you got it, family. What's up, bro?
What's up, homie?
What's going on, family?
California.
Yes, indeed. But I'm out here in Vegas. I still just got my LA phone number, but I'm out here chilling in this hot ass Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all making it. Y'all getting that call on that Fury and Wilder fight, and I got Wilder doing the Berto, man. Ain't no way I can get Tyson Fury. You know he is naturally skilled and all that, but after what he accomplished and then throwing it all away, ain't no way I can respect that. And he looked at well. I think that last his comeback fight to find the cruiserweight. The half-ass WWE bullshit they pull in the ring, ain't no way. I don't see him taking the sport serious. I think it's all for a paycheck, and he's gonna get his ass laid out coming in here playing with fireworks. So I don't see it happening.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sure enough. Well, we appreciate the call, family. We appreciate the support.
Much love, fam.
So, man, since I'm on y'all platform, y'all powerful platform, and I know many athletes listen to, I got to salute LeBron for the thing he did. And also I got to address this to the UK clown fans, also the ex-boxers and sports commentators with the old media national broadcasters that make up these excuses for Anthony Joshua not being ready for a fight. I call bullshit on anybody who becomes a title holder. Ain't no ain't no tune-up fights or prepping. Once you hold the belt, you're ready to accept all challenges. And that's what these ex-fighters who make these excuses for him know that shit. And like Leonard said, the true quote of a champion is no man test. You knock down everybody on the throne. So with the shit AJ and them are pulling, they should be stripped of them belts. And he should be a prospect if he's not ready to take on all challenges. And that's all I got to say about that. Bring boxing back to being the real that it is. So that's what I got. Love your platform. I'll keep on rising, man.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate it, fam. We're going to get it done. Salute.
Much love, family.
We have a shout out to Georgia Boy, man, in the super chat. He says, I'm definitely buying 3 or 4 of them hoes at Black Fight. I need some for my babies too, so I can post it on the ground. Hashtag LDBC, hashtag 78 Sports TV. Also, shout out to
man, y'all keep checking, man. Every week we dropping something new every week.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So we let me see. Okay, we got 619. We got our last 2 calls coming in. We got 619. What's going on, family?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you, bro. What's going on, family?
Dago in the building.
Yeah, San Diego. What's
going
going
on, family?
Yeah, from the top of the, you goddamn right, boy. But anyways, like, the only thing I want to point out is the whole thing with the Eddie Hearn and how he do his fighters and everything is the same way that American fighters don't get done as far as, the same way Eddie Hearn did Lucas Brown when he fought old boy. They pumped him up, didn't say nothing about where he came from and how he lost some belts and everything. And then now we got Deontay Wilder about to fight Klitschko and everything like that. And everybody want to keep bringing up that he ain't ready. But nobody want to bring up anything else about all these other fights that AJ been fighting. That's all I want to say.
Yes, indeed. Excellent point. Excellent point of view, family. And what I didn't catch your name. What was your name again, family?
Oh, you know what this is, boy. This is Michael Johnson, man.
Oh, Mike Johnson. Okay.
Mike Johnson. Hey, I got to ask you a question, man. Hold up, Mike Johnson. Is Black Mikey your uncle for real?
Yeah, Black Mikey is my uncle.
Come on, man. Y'all don't believe that, man. I don't believe that. Put it on Instagram.
You want me to put it on Instagram?
Put it on Instagram.
I believe him.
Hey, Black Mikey, my hero, man. I love Black Mikey, man. Y'all know nothing about Black Mikey, man. Black Mikey's the G, you know what I mean? That Black Mikey is the Dago legend, Black Mikey.
Yes, sir.
Like I give you one clue. I know who Black Mikey is. My other uncle is black.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. You ever look at Black Mikey? You ever hear the name Black? That's my uncle.
Okay. All right.
Real deal.
Just stay out the way.
Yes, indeed. All right, family.
Hey, did you ever meet Gangsta Earn?
No, I ain't never met Gangsta Earn. I ain't never met him.
Oh, okay. All right, homie.
All right, family. Dang. See, there we go. Okay, last call, man. We're gonna make this one special, man. We're gonna send you out right. 901. What's going on, family?
Man, what's going on with you?
Man, you got it, man. What's going on?
10 toes down.
Man, nah, hey, I'm from born and raised in Memphis. I stay in Jacksonville right now, though. But yeah, I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the,
I know. I can hear it. I hear that, man. I
can hear it in his voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, check this out. So, you know what I'm saying? This thing with Fury and Wilder, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, right? But I'm gonna tell you something that I've been seeing, and some of y'all probably been seeing it, John, too, right? So, a lot of people, like we all like to call them the AJ Protection Club, they was hyping up the shit out of Fury. Now all of a sudden they discrediting everything. It's like, damn, that was quick. You know what I'm saying? These folks,
I can answer that one.
Surprised though. That's the thing. What's going on?
No. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because it's like when it comes to Wilder can fight everybody and their mama, including Jesus, and they ain't gonna always find something to discredit something. That's why I be like, you know what? I don't even want to discuss with them motherfuckers no more. You know what I'm saying? And I got one question for Black Fight Fan. Man, them jobs, them you get at your pay, where go to school one time.
Say that one more time, homie. Your phone broke up. Say it one more again.
Man, my bad. Them t-shirts, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of your page you be having, you know what I'm saying, the way your page set up now, where can I order them jumps? Them jumps right there, fire.
But just go on the site. Just go on shopfightfan.com and get your shirt. Get you about 3 or 4 of them hoes, homie. Shopfightfan.com, bro.
I appreciate that. Black Fight Fan at LDBC, man. 378. You know, the morning sessions with Black Fight Fan at 78. I be on them jumps every motherfucking morning. Y'all niggas is hilarious.
Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you supporting us, man. I appreciate all y'all holding us down, man. Thank y'all so much, homie. Appreciate you, homie. Shout out to Jacktown and M-Town, man.
Yes, shout out, family. We appreciate the call. And we
all right, no problem.
I see a couple of y'all just slid in, and we're gonna shut the phone lines down though, man. Sorry, family, and we're gonna catch you again next week. And we have in the super chat, man, we have Mike, Biggs, Boxing. Once again, he says, salute to the Cali Enigma, salute to Beverly Rose for hitting that 1K mark. Keep up the good work, y'all. We gonna keep on grinding, man. We tooling up. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to them for hitting that 1K mark, man. We working, man. This work is paying off, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man, to yet another episode, man, of the Smoke City Mobcast presented by the LDBC. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there, man. It's totally 100% free. Shout out to everybody that's on the panel and came through today and blessed the panel. Shout out to everybody that blessed the chat room, man. We really truly appreciate y'all, man, and we just gonna keep on going. We'll be back again next week, 9:00 p.m. on Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time, man. So we really truly appreciate y'all, man, and we will see y'all again next week, family.
Thanks for having me on, Junior. Appreciate y'all, man.
Much love to you, Coach.
Much
love,
yeah, man.
Homie.
Much love, Black Fight fan.
Black Fight fan, always an inspiration, man. Appreciate you.